Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. Today we got some exciting updates to share, especially around the Copilot area. And these updates have come around June, July, and we thought it will be good to wrap it up and summarize it back to you. I think it'll be good to start with Copilot memory. That's something really interesting which has come up. Imagine having an assistant who not only helps you with tasks but actually remembers how you like things to be done, right? That's really great. So that's what Copilot memory is gonna bring to the table. It's gonna remember the key facts about you, like your preference, your working style, and even recurring topics you care about. For example, if you're working on something related to data, right, and you have already mentioned to Copilot that you like Python, so the next time it's gonna remember that, and then whenever you're gonna do some data task, it's gonna bring up the Python related stuff and not like anything on the R or SQL, right? It will go straight into Python. So that's the efficiency that we're looking at. And it gets better, right? You can even set some custom instructions like asking Copilot to always respond in a formal tone or like a casual one, whatever that you would like to have. And once set, these preferences are applied automatically across all your interactions. It's not only on the Copilot chat, so the same memory would also continue on like Word or PowerPoint or wherever within the Copilot, suite. And there is no need for you to repeat yourself every time when you ask a prompt, right? Like you don't want to set the tone or preference, so it always takes it. And one good thing is that you can always go back and then erase all that memory. And if you would like to reset it, it gives you the option to redo that as well. So I feel this is gonna be like a game changer for anyone who's gonna keep writing prompts, and it's gonna save a lot of time with that memory stuff coming in. And Priya, like, do you see anything which is interesting which you would like to share?
Yes, Ram, I went through that and I can see the context IQ option in the Copilot chat. So basically, this helps the user, as you told, like whenever we do a prompt on the Copilot chat, they are bringing up this option where you can just, instead of choosing the add content, you can just use a forward slash, so it will connect to the respective sources, so it's easy for us to just put a slash and search the data, right? And also, in case if you have any third party data, if you're having a graph connector which is connecting to sales now, or Salesforce or service now, so this feature enables that you'll be able to pull the records from those sources as well. And other thing is, like as I told, if you have OneDrive and SharePoint, you can directly upload the files from there. And also it simulates the prompt so that it matches with your previous searches, or it gives few suggestions or based on the source of data. How is the source of data based on that? And also the meeting selection, right? So if you want recurring discussions to happen, like team sings or a project's stand-ups, right? So this you can have a recurring process happening. So these are all expected to roll out in June. And also they have added few filters and refiners which will make us to search for the data much faster than before. So this is I'm very excited to know about this. Also, the other thing is, in the mobile app, I can see a lot of agents are being rolled out, right? So in case of providing a summary, or on the prompt level on mobile app, it's getting more easier, and everything is expected to come up on June. So we have to wait and watch how it's going to be. Do you think anything else is interesting, Ram?
Yeah, I think as you touch based on that mobile one, I think I got that rolled out, I think, a couple of days back, and it's really interesting because it gives you an option on the meeting now where you can go ahead and ask to summarize that meeting for you, which was earlier there on the desktop app. So it's a good addition back to the mobile. And one other thing which was really impressive is, right, like presentations, right? We've all been there. Doing presentations, and one like hard task is to get the brand images or colors, the icons from your asset library. So now you are building a deck and you need a perfect on brand image, right? So instead of digging through folders or searching out in multiple team channels and stuff. So what if Copilot could do that for you? So that's what they're bringing in now. So it's a seamless integration with your organization's SharePoint organization asset library, I would say. Primarily, you have to create one. So I think there's a good article in terms of how you can create an SharePoint asset library, and that gives you an option where you can embed when you're trying to do a SharePoint, site or something, right? Like when you want to embed an image or a brand icon, you can bring it from the SharePoint asset library. And similarly, when you are creating a deck, as we talked about, so you can bring in that. So, say for example, you are creating a pitching deck for your company, and you're typing in your customer journey, right? Copilot pulls in the brand approved visuals right from your asset library. So there is no need for someone to manually go and search for it. So they've simplified that experience. One other thing which excites me, and I think I remember like a few months back, we did submit a product feedback to Microsoft about this particular feature that is like within Outlook or within the Copilot chat. Now you can ask for like scheduling a meeting and find out the preferred slots. So that's like something really many of the organizations and the Copilot users really wanted to do, because it's always sometimes difficult for you to go into a meeting invite, type in all the users, and then find a favorable slot which is available. Now Copilot does that for you, and then it also, when you click on it, it goes and schedules the meeting. So I think really very good user experience here. And then there's good experience change on the Copilot Edge as well, where you can now ask Copilot to summarize the whole page and then put it on the chat for you. So you can do that whole summarization of the page. Or if you're reading a blog, right, or it could be something like a research article or something, it's easy now where you can go ahead and ask Copilot Edge to summarize that. So these are something really I'm looking forward. I think there are a lot of Copilot control capabilities as well. Gokul, I think I'm sure you would have gone through that. So anything that you wanted to share?
Yeah, Ram. So first of all, thanks to you both. You guys shared great updates about the recent releases from Microsoft, which is going to really impact the user experience. And I would like to touch something around how it is going to the recent releases, how it is going to really help administrators as well. So as you rightly mentioned, there are certain Copilot controls that Microsoft has launched for the help of administrators to manage things much easier. So first thing, what I would like to touch here is the Copilot dashboard. So right now, before these updates, when you just go and try to understand what is the Copilot chat usage, it just gives you a graph like how many people have accessed Copilot chat in a time period, right? But now it is going to give us more granular information. So there are certain metrics that we can select. So Microsoft has created some default metrics for us to see how many people have used Copilot chat in work to ask something and find something, to catch up something or draft and brainstorm, etc. So these are the multiple metrics, and as an administrator, I will be able to filter the metrics or select the metrics, and I can see what metric has been highly used by users when it comes to Copilot chat and work. And one more thing, what I noticed is earlier, when you go to the Copilot dashboard, basically the insights, and when you try to see what is the impact it really created, it just tells the number of hours people have saved by using Copilot. But there are more filters that Microsoft has launched. For example, if I really wanted to understand how Copilot is really impacting the team's usage, I'll be now able to go and see the intelligent recap meeting metrics. This is one of the metrics where I can see how many people really use Copilot in terms of recapping some meeting or summarizing some meeting and all those things. So this gives more uh, uh, feasible, I mean, flexibility for as an administrator us to see what impact it creates on a team level, on a meeting level, right? So these are the two updates which has come on a control level, where as an admin you will be able to really go and see what impact it really creates. And one more interesting update what I see from an admin perspective is agent management and cost controls. So recently Microsoft has come up with a unified AI management portal. So earlier, if as an AI administrator, if you really wanted to manage some agents that is getting created, so if you really wanted to see what is the knowledge source it has got, what is the custom actions it has got, you will not be able to see it from the controls page. But Microsoft has changed it. As an administrator, you can just go to agents and connectors page within the Copilot portal, and you will be able to see what agents are due, I mean, in queue for approval. If you want to approve or reject, you will be able to do it there, and you can even go and review those agents to understand what kind of connector it uses, what kind of knowledge source it uses, and everything. So it's kind of a unified place where you will be able to see everything in one place. And one more thing is, earlier, in order to upload a custom agent, you need to create a package, you need to upload it in the teams, right? So right now it's not. Right now, it's very easy that you can directly go and upload any custom agents from the agent page itself. And one more very interesting update is on as an admin, now I can create billing policies. So when you have pay as you go subscription, and if you really wanted to cross charge some departments through this billing policy, you will be able to create a policy, and you can scope users and groups into it, and you can associate those policies into an Azure subscription. So this will help us to manage the cost, and also it will help us to mitigate the overspending. So admins will also soon be able to set the budget and spending limits per billing policy. So as a what I see as a benefit here is, this is give us more control on which department is using the service more, so that you will be able to track it. And you can even see, in case if you see that one particular department is over it, then you will be able to even set up a budget restriction, so that with, after the allocated budget, they will not be able to use it. And also it gives us a benefit of alerting as well. So you will be getting email alerts based on the defined. So these are the updates from an admin perspective. So overall, I think this recent updates, right, are very good in terms of, it is very balanced, I would say. It also has got admin level control changes, and also it has got user level experience changes. Thanks both for helping everyone understand the uh, recent updates, which is going to be a game changer. And one last thing what I wanted to touch here is, Ram, you mentioned about the memory update, right? So I really like that, because how I see is, Copilot, when it has got launched, it was more of a generative AI. But having this memory option in place, it will be able to understand us, and it is going to turn as an adaptive AI as well, right? So it is going to know more about you, and it is going to adapt to your working style, and it is going to answer or help you based on that. So good updates from Microsoft, and thank you both for joining this podcast, and catch you all in the next podcast. Thank you so much.
Thanks all. Bye.